Stars are your LC League Season 1 champions. Hello fans of Slapshot. Welcome to Monday Night Slapshot. It's gonna be an interesting night. We have 3 matches to go through. 2 of them are from LC League. So let's get this started. There is nobody watching. Oh no, there's 5 people. Okay. So we have first we have a match between Ice Wings and LC Stars in Group C of the LC League. Ice Wings going in of a loss yesterday. That was to Baldon. They have lost 3-8. Kind of a destruction, if I'm gonna be honest. It was pretty much a blowout all the way from the start, and Ice Wings couldn't do much about it. Phillips, Cody, Undra and Samko are gonna be representing them, and I still don't have the passport and lobby from Flows. Anyway, for LC Stars, they have a quite larger lineup for today. They have 7 players registered. Well, not only registered, but straight up for today. Okay. Just gonna go in. Alright, I'm in the lobby. Anyway, we have Jelmer, who is gonna be apparently trying out 4v4 for perhaps the first time, I don't know. But Flo's told me that, so we might see him a lot. Well, I think it's a guy, but whatever. So Jelmer is at the striker position. At least that's where Jelmer is registered. So yeah. Other than that, we have Dry, Main, Flows, Fly, Barak, and Tifa Mio, casual players for the LC Stars. And right now we're LC Stars and they're playing Ice Wings. Right now we're waiting for the players to join the lobby. So hopefully that won't take that long. And in the meantime you can watch this screen. Which, I mean, the only thing that's actually like changing on the screen is the ad board, which yeah, it doesn't have that many ads when you look at it for a long time. But anyway, that's for the team rosters, and it seems like the players are slowly joining in the lobby. So I'm gonna switch over. Oh, I forgot to remove Gabo from the casters. Alright, good. So yeah, we should see a nice match between Ice Wings and LC Stars. Ice Wings currently situated in second place, but that's mainly because there's only been one match played, and the system makes you go to the bottom if you haven't even played a match. So that's why Ice Wings are in second, even though they got destroyed yesterday, and that might happen for today as well. Anyway, after this we'll have a challenger match at 9 PM between LC Moons and Torsion Warriors. Of course, we're gonna be leaving after the first game because there is another game, this time from Group L, that's gonna be between Mezi Proster and LC Polar Bears Juniors. Anyway. Okay, wait, that's just dry? What? Okay. Okay, the settings are set up correctly. We're slowly waiting for the match to start. Alright, we're getting in. The match has started. Ondra with possession early on. Passes to Cody. Messes up slightly, now it's Flows. I'm getting pinged on Discord, I should probably... I should mute that. Anyway, dry now on the back. Passes to Flows. To Cody, to Ondra, and that's Ice Wings now. No, they lose possession immediately as I said that, and regain it. Now it's a bit of a scrum for the puck. Neither of the teams really having full possession. Now Samko takes away with it. Now of course Ice Wings scoring first would set a completely different tone for this game. Especially if they would score immediately after that to make it 2-0. Apparently there's insane lags, which, I mean, Irvion, fix your servers, goddammit. But yeah, other than that, there seems to be no problems at all with the teams. So we have Ondra, Samko, Cody and Phillips playing on Ice Wings in blue. Then we have Main, Dry, Fly and Flows in pink, playing for LC Stars. Samko almost could have just crashed it in. That would have been a wonderful shot. Oh, and another a wonderful attempt at that. Ice Wings are just heading straight into attack constantly. Oh, and shot and a goal, and Cody scores. Ice Wings go ahead 1-0. They really need the points. because if they lose this match and don't even gain a single point, then they would have played 2 matches without getting a single point, which is not an optimal start, especially if you want to go for top 3 for the playoffs, which this team seems to have the power to go there. Now fly, shoots, and it's dumped away by Ice Wings. Now it's flows on the puck, passes to Dry, shoots, and it goes in. Main gets the goal awarded to him, and it's 1-1. Phillips with the own goal. Unfortunate. Now it's Cody. Passes to the other team. Now Main on the puck. Passes to Flows. LC Star still keeping possession. Oh, wonderful long shot attempt, but Dry is there to stop that push. Now a shot. Now it's Samko. Just dumping it away. Whatever did I just say? Like, yeah, whatever. Anyway. Now it's Dry. Oh, and Phillips almost with another own goal. This time hits a post. Main. It's over to Ondra. Now Flows regains position for LC Stars. Passes over to Fly. And it's over to Dry on the other side. They're in their defense now, getting the puck stolen from them. Samko now brings it back. Cody on the puck to Samko. But Main steals it away, so it gets dumped by LC Stars. No attack will be started from that, but they immediately start another one with Phillips in attack, and they lose the puck. No, they don't. Eventually they do. But Samko in attack, in position. That was very nice, but Fly now in open net. And Ondra, what a save. Deflects it into the post. And the score stays put at 1 goal each. Flows on the puck, passes to Dry. Dry. Long pass to Fly. Wrap around. Does not manage to get it in. Fly over the Flows. Phillips to Samko. Over to Cody. Still Cody. Samko shoots, goes barely wide. 10 seconds remain in the period. Not much time left. And that is gonna end the first period. But Flows, rush shot. And that's gonna just put LC Stars up by 1 by the end of the period. Undra not expecting a shot that late, and with those 2 seconds left, there's nothing gonna be happening. End of period 1. LC Stars lead 2 goals against 1 from Ice Wings. Period 2 is almost ready to start. I have no idea who we're waiting for. Oh yeah, here he is. It's Ondra. Sutra is gonna be stepping in for Fly for period number 2. And we start out once more. So now it's gonna be LC Stars going into attack. Sutra behind the position net. Flows. Tries to get it in somehow. Does not push in. And now it's gonna be Sutra just getting it out of there. Now it's dry. Getting it stolen away by Cody, but Cody does not manage to go full way. Oh, and now Sutra with a great shot. Almost could have gone in. Sutra. Now it flows. Shoots. And that's not gonna go in. Just barely. Dry. And now it's main. LC Stars still trying to keep the attack going, but yeah, Ice Wings finally get it out of their defensive zone. But it gets right back in there with a dump. But Ice Wings keep position enough to get it out of there. Pass to Cody, but Flows is there waiting for it properly. Phillips. Now it's dry. With the Flows. Sutra. Now it's dry again with the Flows. They're starting the attack once more. Passes to dry. Try to do a long pass right there, and Cody almost taking advantage of that situation with that amazing shot. But Samko now in. Ondra! None of them managed to score for Ice Wings. That was very great opportunity for it, but Dry just not letting anything in. Ondra shoots. Goes barely wide. That flew past the defense but did not hit the net. Now it's Ondra. Passes. Oh, great pass to Phillips. With nice shots straight after that. Now it's Sutra. Over to Flows. No, it's to main. To Flows. And Cody clears it away. Samko regains possession for Ice Wings. Passes over to Phillips, but it's too far right, so the pass isn't gonna connect. And now it's Phillips now finally with the puck, while Flows tried to steal it away and it just go in straight away. Now Flows. It's to Ondra now. Over to Samko. To Phillips. Was barely wide with the shot. Now Phillips. Ice Wings really trying to equalize. They know it's close. They can feel the equalizer goal on the tip of their tongue, go like whatever you say. But yeah, there is nothing that's letting them through the LC Stars defense. Phillips to Cody. Ice Wings finally getting a good offensive chance. To Samko. To Cody. Phillips. Flows stealing the puck away. And passes over to Dry. And LC Stars now start out their attacking push. And Sutra messes it up. So now Ice Wings immediately lose possession to main. Flows. Oh, now Samko. Now it's Flows. Flows still on the puck. With the main. Shoots. Does not manage to get it in. Last couple of seconds left in the period. Dry on the puck. And it's over to Cody. And that's the end of period number 2. Period number 3, almost ready to begin. And yeah, that is still a very playable game for Ice Wings. Last period of this game just beginning. LC Stars lead only by 1. A completely different story from what we saw yesterday. Now Phillips in attack, shoots, goes wide. Now flows, shoots, oh what a deflection off of Cody. The goalkeeper had no chance and Flows gets one in. 3-1. I mean, that's Flows' second goal. Sutra dumping it away. And LC Stars now leading by 2. They have built up a lead which will be tough to overcome considering the amount of goals in this match. Sutra in attack. Try to pass to Main but does not manage to get it in. Cody shoots. Saved by Dry. Now it's Dry again. On the back, bouncing it off the wall. But Samko is there to steal it away. Now Flows. Flows will attempt to pass to Dry. Manages. Now shoots. Oh, and Flows trying to crash it in, but Ondra was very much wise in that situation and clearing it away properly. Flows. And that gets dumped away by Ice Wings. Now Cody in front of the net. Goes wide. Great opportunity there for Ice Wings. But they do not manage to get away with it. Phillips. Now to Samko. But it's lost to the LC Stars. So now it's Flows in attack. Shoots. Goes wide. What an opportunity that was. Now Samko shoots. That was a great attempt. Flows. Now it's over to Dry. Main on the other side. Now it's Flows. No, but it gets stolen away by Ondra, who dumps it. Not much time left. Cody shoots. There's great opportunities from both sides. Cody shoots again. LC Stars now in position. There isn't that many goals from LC Stars, I have to say that. I expected a bit more considering what Baldwin have done yesterday against Ice Wings, where they have won by 5 goals, scored 8. So yeah, that was obviously a very entertaining match to watch. Tons of great goals. And by the way, if you haven't, make sure to vote for Goal of the Week. It's on the Discord server. It just takes like a minute to watch all of the goals that can be selected and then pick one. Anyway, Main. It's over to Sutra. To Flows. No, Ondra. They're just clearing their way properly. That's how you're supposed to do good goalkeeping. Main. It's Sutra now. Main. Sutra gets the puck taken away from him because of that bad pass. Sutra, what a great opportunity he had. Unfortunately did not make the dash in time. Still 3-1. LC Stars lead and go into the final minute of the match with a 2-goal lead. So yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to watch how Ice Wings respond, and they mess up in the defense, making this a 3-goal lead for LC Stars. Flo's getting a hat trick. That's just par for the course at this point. But that is gonna only leave LC Stars in second place in the group unless they win by a very large amount. Like they would have to score like 3 more goals right now to go to first place. Because Baldwin has just put up an exorbitant amount of goals against Ice Wings yesterday. Now Sutra shoots the main. It's pretty much safe to say that Ice Wings will not be winning this match. They are losing by 3. It's the last like 20 seconds. I mean, the game is pretty much decided. So it's only a matter of how many goals LC Stars will put up, if any. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. So a couple last seconds go down and it's 4-1 victory for LC Stars over Ice Wings, putting them into spot number 2 in the group after 1 match played. Now of course we're gonna go back to the pre-match screen. Wait, no. What is it? 1-4. Like that. Yep. That result goes into the history books, as we will now have about a 35-minute break until the next match to begin, which is gonna be in the Challenger division of EUSL. Oh yeah, there was a question if we don't play with Mercy in EU. We do, but not in the LC league, like only in like the official EUSL league. We're just a side league, but that makes things a lot more interesting, because there are results that like these are like lower level teams, and some of them like play in Challenger, so the result between them would be like 20-0, but we don't want to just cut the match in the middle. So anyway, 35-minute break, and I'll be back at some point. If Flows is watching this, play some ads so we can make money. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm just gonna turn off my microphone and turn on the music. Hello fans of Slapshot. Right now we're expecting to get into a match between LCM and Torsten Warriors. So I'm just gonna be setting it up real quick. So yeah, LCM. Wait, no, this. I think that's supposed to be, yeah, like that. And then Torsten. I just need to change the color. Torsten and LCM. Alright, we'll hop right over. Yeah, it's the only challenger game that we have today. Of course, we're only gonna be seeing one of these two games, so that's that. Why snuck up here like yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it for right now. We're waiting for the match to start. And immediately after this we have LC League, like after the first match. So yeah, just hold on. I'm gonna just change some stuff. This needs to be right. And a goal for Torsten Warriors straight away. I wasn't even paying attention. So that's 1-0 for Torsten Warriors. And Iano, another quick shot. Now is Dakota. Mr. takes it from the other side, now Dakota again. Try to pass to Puras. Puras passes to Iano. Oh, Zeus stealing away. Oh my god. What just happened? Unbelievable. Could have already scored. Messed up at the complete end. And that leaves LCM still trailing by that one goal. Now, of course, not that many people came for the challenger, but I see a lot of them. I'm not sure if EUSL is streaming this as well. They probably are, considering Snackop is in here. But yeah, of course, since the LC Moons game, we can stream this. Of course, only the first game, because then we have an LC League game between Messi Proster and LC Polar Bears Juniors. Now Dakota heading into attack, shoots wide. Of course, I don't have the colors for Torsion Warriors, mainly because this is the first time that I even see them on this channel. Well, that I even cast them. And so yeah, there's that, and we don't really have to care that much, because who knows how long it will be before we see Torsion Warriors again. Zeus shoots, goes wide. Now Dakota in attack to Iano. Now Zeus shoots. Cubone there to save it. Puras over to Dakota. Puras again. Still Puras. Tries to pass it to someone. Zeus shoots. Now Puras. Oh, and it's taken by Masterko from the other side, but Iano steals it. Passes to Dakota and gets blocked by Zeus. He takes the puck, passes to Jay, and there's not gonna be a goal out of it. Cubone. So with the Monsterko from the other team, of course. Now Jay to Monsterko, back to Jay to Monsterko. One of passing, and that just goes wide. A chance missed once more. That was a lucky bounce by Torsion Warriors. Almost could have gone in and scored a second for them. Now the servers are extremely bad right now. Irvian Fixer servers, like what the hell is this? And Zeus scores! What a goal! I have no idea what happened there. Zeus gets the puck. Oh my god, that's actually good. From the halfway line. Equalizes the game. And like, what the hell is going on? Like, but this game doesn't lag that much. Like, what is Irvian doing? Dakota to Iano. Now Monsterko steals it, tries to shoot. It's over to Jay. Back to Ondra. Shoots. Now, not sure what Ondra is doing here, but I guess the sign-ups and rosters don't really match up that much with LC League, where Ondra plays in Ice Wings, which of course is a team that has the most losses so far. But that might change with this next match, as Messi Proster are already like one loss away from tying Ice Wings, but they still have more points because they actually send it to overtime. We're waiting for Iano and Pudas from Torsion Warriors to hurry up. They did, and so we're gonna be heading into period number 2. Any second now. Whenever Jakob decides to press the button, he just did. And we're going in. Zeus. Pass to the other team, fortunate. Now it's Monsterko. But Dakota steals it away, still Dakota. Pass to Pudas. Over to Dakota. to Iano. And it goes over to the other team, which is LCM going straight into attack. Jay-Z behind the opposing net. Now Zeus shoots. Wonderful save by the defense of Torsten Warriors. Oh, and now a tricky shot by Pudas. I wasn't even expecting him to shoot like that, but it goes wide, thankfully for LC Moons. Jay. Pass to the other team, unfortunately. Dakota is there, deking around, but... Oh yeah, Dakota again, open net, shoots and scores. Torsten Warriors are back in the lead, 2-1. Still about 9 minutes remain in the game. Then there's another game, but we won't watch that for reasons I explained earlier, in that we have a very interesting Group L matchup in the LC League. Now Jay passes over to Monsterco. Now it's Zeus picking it up. So to Monsterco, but Dakota steals it, shoots. Ondra with the save. Now it's Cubone taking it away to Pudas. Ondra keeps it. Now Pudas on the back again. Dakota shoots. Saved by Ondra. Dakota. Now Pudas. Zeus from LC Moons finally getting his stick on the puck. After a long time of Torsten Warriors just straight up having it. Zeus. Oh, and Dakota blocks the dump. Torsten Warriors constantly pushing attack. LC Moons not letting them in that much. Monsterco had a great attacking opportunity, unfortunately didn't utilize it fully. So that would be another attack for Torsten Warriors. Ondra skates out of his net, but skates right back and just in time for the shot, which goes wide, so he wasn't really needed there. But Pudas tries to go for a wraparound, no, does not. Zeus shoots it straight into Dakota. Now Zeus in attack, shoots, goal! What a wonderful shot by the LC Moons striker. Zeus shoots and scores, and the game is even once again. Now Zeus again to Jay-Z. Wait, no, it's just Jay. And Iano steals it, tries to go and get that goal back. But LC Moons are gonna have a say about that. But Pudas shoots and immediately goes back into the lead with Torsten Warriors picking up their third goal. And the bottle flies off. And that's 3-2 for Torsten Warriors. Now Monsterco in attack. Passes it to the right. Now it's Jay picking it up to Monsterco. But Cubone is going to be waiting straight in that correct spot to receive the pass. Zeus fights for the puck, passes to Monsterco, but Pudas is there waiting for it correctly. Now Ondra to Jay, shoots, saved by Cubone. Now Cubone once more on the puck, messes up a bit. Zeus shoots to Jay, to Monsterco. LC Moons trying to attack. What a shot! What a deflection from Dakota, and the equalizer is here. 3 goals each. Absolutely unsavable for Cubone. Now that's how you do a proper shot. And so we will go into the final seconds of period 2 with the game drawn at 3 goals each. Well, the game tied, but yeah, that's seems to be about it for period number 2, as not that many players want to play anymore, although Torsten Warriors are trying to pick up in attack, and the final shot is not gonna go in as Ondra saves it. End of period number 2 is here. One more period remains in the first game, and then we'll move on to the LC League game in Group L between LC Polar Bears Juniors against Mesiproster. Mesiproster ranked number 2nd in the group. And everybody except for Puras is ready at the moment, so we're just waiting for Puras to ready up. And Puras readied up, so we're now waiting for Jakob to start the period. Apparently we're waiting for Snakob, and Snakob is gone. Jakob, just play it, start the period. And we're going into period number 3. Monsterko and Dakota on the opening face-off. And immediately goes back to Ondra. 5 minutes, and this period will decide who wins the first game. Now it's Zeus, shoots, goes wide. Of course, I'm not sure how it works, but you can get 3 points even if you lose in overtime. Yeah, I remember. Now Zeus. And Iano steals her away. Torsten Warriors trying to attack. Cubone over to Puras, shoots, hits the post. Now Zeus from LC Moons goes to Monsterko, but there's nothing gonna be out of it. Now it's the Cubone, and Ianos sets up the attack, passes over to Puras. Over to Iano. Iano almost scoring with the header. This was a really great attempt right there. And with not that much time left compared to how long the game actually is, we'll only see a couple more goals left, which will shape out the result of the whole match. Now a shot by Jay goes barely wide, but that puts Cubone out of position, and LCMs don't regain the position. As Iano keeps it, passes to Dakota, shoots, hits Ondra, who was way out of position considering he's a goalie. While Monsterko is there to dump it, it's over to Cubone. Now Dakota to Puras, to Iano, and the attack saved by Ondra. Wonderful goalkeeping. It was just a bit too slow, so Ondra had enough time to react. A little bit over 2 minutes remain. gonna be not that easy to even get a goal for any team, which of course a win in regulation time means a guaranteed 2 points. Now a win, I mean that's in the first game, and a win in overtime means a guaranteed 1 point. Now the quota, of course this EUSL point system is quite confusing. Iano in front of that. Ooh, very close. Touchdown Warriors could have scored right there. But of course I understand it, so I can bring you the best experience that you can get from the point counting. Of course I would prefer it if they just stuck to the original, but whatever. And put us! What a screamer to put a fourth goal for Touchdown Warriors in the net. And now only a minute left for LCM to take this back. It's a tough challenge, but LCM have done it in the past. They can do it again, hopefully. Oh, but yeah, no, what a header. That was absolutely beautiful. What a brilliant play that was. And Ondra had no chance of doing anything, and Zeus appears to be out of the game, which pretty much puts the final nail in the coffin. And the last 30 seconds will happen with the winner pretty much already decided for the first game. It's just a matter of how many goals will be scored, and Dakota scores another one, making the original margin completely trivial, and Touchdown Warriors will win by quite a long shot. 3 goals is already a lot, so it won't look like a close game at all. So that's the end of the first game. Ondra makes the final save, and we do not have any more time to stick around here. And so yeah, that is it for the game. Touchdown Warriors win 6-3. There's gonna be a game 2, but Touchdown Warriors have secured at least 2 points from that one. Now I'm just gonna set up a couple of things here. I'm gonna put in the music, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Well, more like 3. And like that.
are your LC League Season 1 champions.
Hello and welcome, fans of Slapshot, once again. I'm right back in here with a match between Messi Proster and LC Polar Bears Juniors. This is the lineups that the GMs have sent me. So, yeah, only thing, it looks like Sebik will be whatever that Russian sounding name is. So it won't be that hard to read. So yeah, we'll get that. And yeah, Messi Proster have lost their first match to LC Polar Bears, the main team. But it was in overtime, so they got 1 point out of it, and this is LC Polar Bears Juniors' first match in LC League. So we'll go right back to it. Looks like everybody is readying up. We're going in. So yeah, Messi Proster are gonna be playing in blue, and LC Polar Bears Juniors. Oh, and already a goal from Messi Proster. And LC Polar Bears Juniors are gonna be playing in white. So Messi Proster go 1 goal up straight away. Now it's Bozo trying to push into attack, and it's Sebik who scores. A mistake by Pepa in the net, and that is going to be a goal for LC Polar Bears Juniors. Now, of course, since then there hasn't been any more matches played in Group L, which means that if LC Polar Bears Juniors win this game in regulation time, then they will have more points than their main team. And considering they only play the same opponents, that would be quite crazy. But LC Polar Bears has a game directly after this, so we'll see how that one goes. Pepa dribbling around everybody, passes to Samik, over to Jager, back to Samik. Now it's Jager. Oh, what a long dump right there by LC Polar Bears Juniors. Now it's Samik again on the puck to Jager, shoots, goes barely wide. That could have gone in. Now of course Messi Proster in this game are gonna be enjoying a lot more freedom in attack, as they are not playing the main team of LC Polar Bears anymore, playing the juniors. So of course we gotta think about that. Anyway, for everybody who joined, welcome to Monday Night Slapshot, the Slapshot show on the LC League that happens on Monday. So right now we're watching a game between Messi Proster and LC Polar Bears Juniors. It's so far 1-1, and it's still the first period. Bozo. Now Pepa over to Samik and a goal. Wonderful passing right there. Pepa. An amazing shot by Samik as well. And that goes in, and Messi Proster go 1 goal ahead. Anyway, if you haven't, I think the goal of the week is still going on. You still have 23 minutes to submit your vote for goal of the week. Oh, and a Samik. Another goal and a hat-trick. 3-1. Pepa. Up to Samik. Shoots. And now it's Bozo. Picking the puck up to Zeron. But Samik picks it up from them. So it's Messi Prostor with the possession again. Oh, but Sebic now steals it. Passes in the attack. Bozo was waiting there. Not quite finishing properly. So it's gonna be Peppa. Try to go for a goalie goal. That would have been insane. But they do. Peppa doesn't manage, so it's gonna stay 3-1 so far. Now Peppa again. Try to go out from his goal. And a long shot. Saved by Wojciech. Now Jager. But Wojciech is there. Oh, almost sending it into his own net. Now it's Sebic in attacking position. Bozo kind of messes up. But that happens, and Samik goes back into attack, tries to shoot. It's over to Jager. Jager tried to pass to Samik. Bozo cuts it. Bozo still on the puck. Passes in front of and a goal by Zeron. So that puts LC Polar Bears 1 goal closer to equalization. And it doesn't look like they'll be doing it in this period, but that could still happen. But no, it gets dumped by Messi Prostor. And yeah, not even the last second shot by Samik goes in, and that's the end of period number 1. And period number 2 starts. Messi Prostor still leading by 1. Somehow it's only 1 goal. What? And now it's back to Miraik, who will try to open the attack for Messi Prostor, but he immediately loses the puck to Sebic. Passes to Zeron, but messes up a bit. Samik to Jager, to Miraik. Miraik barely get possession, and Sebic almost scoring it in. It's a wonderful chance right there. Oh, and a shot by Miraik, and scores. I'm not sure if Miraik even had a goal before this. I don't think he has. So that's gonna be the first goal in the LC League for Miraik. (4-2). Now Bozo. It's over to Miraik, who apparently can't keep a hold of the puck, but still passes it to Jager correctly. It's back to Miraik. Passes to Samik. Those are amazing passes considering how little he moves the stick. Now it's Jager. Over to Samik. And Wojciech passing it over to Zeron, which is pretty much a dump. Sebic to Samik from the other team. Now Miraik shoots. Very close shot right there. Samik tried to shoot for himself. Mesiproster still in attack, shoots and scores. 5-2. This is still nowhere close to the most devastating result in LC League history, which happened twice in the same series of the semi-final. Last season between LC Moons and Kazakhstan Golden Eagles, when LC Moons have beaten Kazakhstan Golden Eagles 18-0 twice. That still remains as the most one-sided games. As the most one-sided games and series all throughout the history of LC League. And Zero now gets a goal for himself. LC Polar Bears Juniors scoring their third goal. So this seems to be a game with a lot of goals. I mean, the game with the most goals this season so far has been the Baldon Ice Wings game, which ended 8-3 for Baldon, a total of 11 goals scored. This game has 8, so we're probably getting there, unless the pace of goals slows down for whatever reason. Now Bozo, and it gets dumped away by Mesiproster. So now Mesiproster will get to attack, and shot and a goal. Samik scores another one. I think that's his 5th, and that's gonna be 6-3. Yep, that is Samik's 5th goal. 0 assists right now. This is Samik's first game playing for Mesiproster in the LC League. Right, now Miraik. To Peppa. Peppa shoots and a goalie goal. Absolute legs from Urvion right here. We still want Urvion to fix his servers, because this is unbelievable. Which goal would I call the best in yesterday's match? If you've seen the goal of the week, then I would pick option C, but from what I saw, that got the least amount of votes, so yeah. And plus I'm not allowed to vote in that because I already made the shortlist, so that's my part of picking out the goal of the week. But yeah, so far 7-3. Mesiproster with a pretty big lead. Still one more period after this. Now it's Peppa on the back. Deeks around Sebik, but does not. Oh, does actually manage to get past him, but Miraik wasn't expecting a pass. Now it's Samik. Bozo steals it. It's to Samik. Go to Peppa. Back to Samik, to Miraik. That was an amazing deflection off of Zeron, but goes barely wide. So that's gonna leave out period number 2 ending in 7-3. So far we're 1 goal away from tying this season's record of most goals in a game. Now we're waiting for Jager to restart his game. He is back, and so Mesiproster are getting ready to get into period number 3. Of course, still 5 minutes left. That's enough time to turn this game entirely on its head. But it looks like Messi Prostor is gonna keep that lead. Especially as they have dominated the offense throughout the match. And yeah, that is still 5 minutes left. LC Bulbas Jr. somehow have scored 3 goals already, which is pretty good. Now Samig in front of the net to Jager. It was a great opportunity, but they do not manage to score from it. Now it's Jager, shoots, goes barely wide. He went past the goalie, but the goalie just let it go. Favorites of the tournament. Well, if it's gonna be one team, then it's gonna be LC Stars. I mean, they already won the championship last time. And I feel like they can do it again. Samik deflection, oh my god! A mistake by Wojciech and Gzeron. That's very unfortunate, as that's an own goal from LC Polbes Juniors, and Messi Prostor now lead by the same amount of goals as Balton won yesterday. Now, of course, the game is not over. There's still 4 minutes remaining, so we'll probably see some more goals. But yeah, I would say that LC Stars probably have the best shot at winning the league at the moment. They also have like 13 players registered, so that's interesting. Jager shoots. Oh, and Jager just pushes it in basically. And that's another goal for now Miraik. Of course, now it's oh, that was a great chance by Miraik. He could have just headed it in. But yeah, anyway, this game definitely takes the record for most goals in a game so far in the season. Of course, it's still only day 3, so there will be probably like games with more goals, especially when we'll get to see a rematch of the Golden Eagles playing LC Moons. Although the teams have kind of more evened out in skill, as the last meeting was in the open qualifiers where LC Moons only won by a goal 7 seconds before the end. They only won by 1. So we believe that that 18-0 result is a thing of the past, and there will not be a return to it. Now it's Jager trying to get it out from behind his own net. Oh, and a shot! Very close right there. Could have gone in. That would have probably been one of the goals of the week. I mean, one of the selections for it. Bozo on the puck, in attack. Shoots, hits Peppa. Now it's Zeron. To Bozo. Back to Bozo. No, but Samik steals it away. Now Messi Prostor can be the first team to score 10 goals in a match this season. Can they do it? They just need one more. Bozo shoots and a goal. Now that was from the other side, so that means the difference of goals is only 5. As the Polybest Juniors hit the open net. And of course, only about it barely over a minute left. Can Messi Prostor score the 10th goal? Is the real question. As there is nothing else at play here. They have got the most goals in a match in total, most goals by a team scored, but that's only for this season. Now Wojciech, trying to get it out. Jager. Samek now shoots and scores. Yeah, that's gonna be the 10th goal for Messi Prostor in this match. First team to do that this season. Only 18 seconds before the end. And another goal, this time by Jager. They're not letting this match, well, go that easily away. There's a lot of goal scoring opportunities here. And that's gonna be the end of this match. 11-4 is the result. Obviously Messi Prostor taking the win, getting to the first spot in the bracket, but that doesn't mean they can gain rank 1 right now. They will keep rank 2 until the end of the day, and then it's re-evaluated again, which would be right now, but we actually got a game after this, which, let's see what the password is. Okay. And wait. LC Academy, LC Polar Bears. Yep. I just need to switch this a bit. Anyway, 11-4 victory for. Wait, what was it? Messi Prostor. A fantastic show, but LC Polar Bears can keep their number 1 rank if they win this match. They're down by 2 points, and considering the goal differential, they will need to win this on regulation time to keep rank 1. Now I don't have time to get back on the regular screen, but I am gonna change it so I don't forget the result. 11-4. No, god damn it, that was the wrong one. This one. Alright, I'm here. Fly is playing for LC Polar Bears, which is interesting. Now, of course, Fly played for LC Stars today, which is the interesting part, because if LC Polar Bears take Fly now, then that means she'll have one less match to play out. And Messi Prostor get 11, and yeah, that's 4. So we're waiting for this match to begin. It should begin about 4 minutes ago, and we're waiting for 2 players apparently. Academy. Technically, LC Polar Bears do have 4 players in here. As Patres King is their coach, which means that he can stand in. Of course, at the expense of playing one less match in the team he actually wants to play in, but I don't think Patres King. You can use Patres. Apparently they're discussing about that in BGK. Is the fourth player coming? That is the real question, because if LC Academy doesn't have enough players, then they can't play anyway. Hope so. So we're just waiting for LC Academy to get their fourth. So do some cool stuff for stream. Patres. I mean, I don't think they can really use all that many more like subs and stuff. So that means that Patres basically has to go in if they don't have their fourth. Yeah, alright, so they got Sebik from the juniors, which is a thing they can do, because it's the juniors. But that does mean that they'll have to play one game at least without Sebik in the group stage. Which is I think that Patres will be notified after Sebik's last game allowed, or perhaps after the 6th game. But the stats will be counted for Sebik. So we're waiting for the fourth player from LC Academy. course the match was supposed to start 10 minutes ago, but I'm the ref, so I call it, and they said that he's gonna be here in like a couple of minutes, so like whatever, we don't have to cancel the whole game if it's gonna start at any moment. There's no game after this, so it's not like we're running a tight schedule. Hello Spect, what did you miss? When did you leave is the question. Because from that I can tell you exactly what happened. So yeah. Oh yeah, oh my god. Okay, oh, I'm supposed to start now. I'm just gonna check all of the settings. Yep, that seems to be correct. So we're hopping in. Oh, Spec just got here and Tino-san apparently as well. So you can see kind of the results going across the bottom. So at first we had an LC Stars beating Ice Wings game with 4-1 as the result. Then there was a challenger game. We only watched the first one. I don't know how the second one ended, between LC Moons and Torsten Warriors, with Torsten Warriors winning 6-3. But like 3 of those goals were in the last minute, so like yeah. And then we had Messi Prostar winning 11-4 against LC Polar Bears Juniors. And now we see LC Polar Bears playing LC Academy as tonight's last match of Monday Night Slapshot. So we'll see how this game turns out, as it's 2 fairly strong teams. Now LC Polar Bears do have rank 1 in the group, which means that they're first, but they might lose it after today if they don't win in regulation time against LC Academy. Which they're getting a sub in as Fly from LC Stars, and they're also getting in Sebik from LC Polar Bears Juniors. Yeah, Respect, you missed some interesting stuff, but like, I mean, we don't have Cabo here, so it's not like I'm that much excited to cast. But it's like whatever. I'm casting. So yeah. It's okay, Matt. Saften. Now it's Sebik. Now it's Saften. Oh, it goes over to the other side. Yeah, Samik carried. I mean, pretty much. Yeah, even Peppa played kind of bad, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the kind of goals he let in were just subpar. Sebik, wonderful save right there, as he is proving his worth as the sub from the junior team of LC Polar Bears. Now it's gonna be Sky. Stolen by OK Matt. To Fly. Tried to pass to Saften, but did not manage to get past the defense. Sebik just dumping it in. Fly. So with the Saften, back to Fly. To Saften. to okay Med. All to Saftan. Passing between each other quite often. Now surprisingly enough, LC Polar Bears are somehow competing quite well against LC Academy. Oh, Sky, great shot right there, goes barely wide. I have no idea what that ping is. Oh yeah, we got the goal of the week selected. And that is the T-Farmio plus scroll deflection from the first LC Polar Bears game. And that has been selected as the goal of the week. So that was option A if you voted. Now Saftan shoots and a goal. Now Patres did tell me that LC Polar Bears should be finishing first in their group. Which, I mean, at first I didn't believe in because of LC Academy, but now I kind of see it. As they take the lead, but Sebik is gonna be not that easy to manage, especially in goal. As he is the he is the sub for them. Now fly to Saftan, to okay Mad. Saftan tries to get it in. The crash doesn't happen. Still 1-0. Period's about to end. Now it's Saftan. And that's the end of period number 1. Period number 2 almost ready to begin. Samik got 7 goals last game, which is quite a lot. There were 7 goals scored by Samik and then 8 goals scored by anybody else. So in terms of that, Samik still lost to everybody else. Okay, ready to begin period 2. And Saftan and Vroom on the opening face-off of this period. Zeron scored 2 goals, which is pretty good. I mean, there are some players in the league which haven't recorded any, even though they're in attack, so 2 goals is quite good. Of course, you're gonna have easier opponents. Well, I'm not sure if they're gonna have easier opponents. Mesiprostor isn't that good of a team. But there is the Flying Penguins, so you might have a shot against them. But yeah, we'll see how everything turns out. Yeah, I'm Czech, like, I just cast in English. But yeah, Sebik now goes and shoots wide. Now, of course, Patres already expressed his frustration with the fact that Sebig had to step into this game, because that will mean that LC Polar Bears Juniors will not be able to use him for all 7 games, as Sebig would have played one of his 7 games in LC Polar Bears. That means that Sebig will be missing for and a great save by Sebik right there. And this one he did not save. That was a great shot by Vroom, which just goes past the defense, cuts straight through it, and that's in the net. So 1-1. But yeah, in the case of Sebik, he won't be able to play one of the 7 games for LC Polar Bears Juniors because he's playing one of his games right now. And the rule is that a player can only play 7 group stage games at most, and there is 7 per team, so that usually checks out. But if they sub for another team, then there is a bit of problems, you know. Now it's okay Matt, passes Saftan. It's over to Niklas, saved by okay Matt. Cleared away. But Niklas, another shot, Sebik saves it. already with 4 saves, only let in 1 goal. That's pretty good. It's about an 80% save percentage, and then you consider his teammates' effort, what they did. Okay, Matt clearing it away once again. Sabic passing it to okay, Matt. Now it's Vroom. Oh, and a great shot by Sky. Sabic barely not getting in there, and LC Academy take the lead for the first time in this game. Well, in this match, as it's a match of only 1 game. Oh, and a goal by Fly straight away. Takes it back. I didn't even know what happened. It was just a shot past the defense. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. And LC Polar Bears take the equalizer with about 7 minutes remaining in the game. Now Sky with the Vroom. Okay, Matt. Actually passing it to Saftan. No, it's stolen by Niklas. So for the Sabic, who will pass back to okay, Matt. And now a shot was very close from Sky. Could have went in. This is the closest match we're having so far in today, probably. I mean, the Challenger game was close as well. Anyway, Sky scores. So, yeah, a wonderful deke around Sabic right there. And that goes in. 3-1 Academy. Wait, no, 3-2 Academy. So, yeah. How is there 14 people watching this? Like, I see like nobody in the chat, and there, I look at the numbers and there's like at least 10 people. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, the game lags again. Now it's okay, man. Niklas trying to push it in attack. Now Fly. And it's still period number 2, so there's not that much of a pressure for LC Polar Bears to pull this one back straight away. But they will need to do that if they want to win at some point. And of course, a loss in regulation time for LC Polar Bears would mean disaster, as that means they would fall from rank number 1 to rank number 3 in this day, like from one day to the next, so that would be quite unfortunate. Oh, and a shot by Niklas. Oh, and an open net. Sky goes in for the hat-trick. Sabic messing up right there. And it's 4-2 for LC Academy. Now Bonker Dunker, we haven't seen that much of him. He shoots. And it's over to Sky now, a shot. Sabic saves it. Wonderful save. Okay, Matt is out from the game and Niklas scores. That was just great positioning right there. And Vroom shoots, and that's the end of period number 2. 1 more to go. LC Academy leading by 3. A disaster situation for LC Polar Bears. And yeah, if the score stays like this, then Messi Proster will somehow bump up to rank number 1 in this group. As they are the only team right now with 4 points. Anyway, we're ready for period number 3. And yeah, 3 goal difference separates these teams. Everybody's restarting. Now we're gonna see a restart. We are. Anyway, we're waiting for Saften. And we're going straight back in to period number 3. Restarting again. Those 18 seconds never happened. No Sebik. It's over to Vroom. The Sky, LC Academy back in attack. Vroom. Now LC Academy is, I would say, the strongest team in this group. And they're playing LC Polar Bears, which might be one of the top 3 strongest teams. There's also Schmigo Ruchicice, which of course is a very good contender for a top 3 spot. Fly tried to go for a wraparound but stopped even before he got there. Now it's Sky to Niklas. Move to Sky. Goes over to Bonkeren. Now it's Fly. Of course, the final period brings in a lot of tension. I mean, not when it's a goal difference of 3, but Polar Bears could potentially score those 3 goals back. I mean, from what I've seen, they should have no problem with it, really. But they really need to focus, and LC Academy has to be a lot unlucky. Sebik with another save. Sebik is just racking up one save after another, so that's at least good for him. Now it's Fly with the OK Mad. Back to Fly, to OK Mad, to Fly. Now it's Bonkeren. Shoots, saved by Sebik. Now Vroom. Tried to go in. Okay, Mad. Shoots. Goes barely wide. LC Polar Bears need to start putting up goals right now. As that would be the optimal time. And they go forward. It's to Fly behind the opposition net. No, messes up. So now LC Academy gain possession. They're immediately in attack. Didn't even wait. It's to Bonkeren. To Vroom. Passes to Sky, but okay, Matt cuts the pass. It's over to Fly, shoots, goes wide. Like, what? What was that? Pretty much goes behind the net. Niklas. To Bonkeren in attack. Now Fly shoots. And saved by Sky. Now OK Mad. To Saften. Back to OK Mad. Back to Saften. Passes to Sebik. Now it's Niklas shooting. Great attacking chance. Great defensive stop. LC Polar Bears keep the score as is, which is not necessarily good for them, but at least they didn't get scored against. Fly. Try to go in. Now it's Sebik. To Saften. Now Sky picks it up. Saften goes into attack. Last minute remaining. Is there gonna be another goal? That's the real question. Fly shoots. Now it's OK Mad once more. Vroom picks up the puck, goes into attack. Saften passes to Sebic very nicely. And gently, of course. Niklas trying to steal the puck. Still Niklas, passes to Vroom, they go in attack. Saften is there to stop it, but Sky now, attacking. Vroom on the puck. They try to get one more out of this game. Now Niklas shoots, hits the post. Sky still in attack. And it looks like the result will stay as is. LC Academy wins 5-2. And that is the end result. Next half an hour will be probably for me will be probably spent filling out the statistics from today. Anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you for watching Monday Night Slapshot, and I'll see you at some point in the future. Hopefully there's gonna be a game tomorrow for you to watch. If there isn't, then just be here at our next stream or whatever. Anyway, that is it. So I'll be I was your caster today, Super Nikki, and I'll see you some other day.